You're locked into the Grizzly Digital Network. It's time for Grizzlies Live. Now, let's go live to the voice of the Grizzlies, Matt Mahoney.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Grizzlies Live at Newk's Eatery. I'm Matt Mahoney. I'm hanging out with head tennis coach Chase Hodges. Coach, how are we doing today?
Doing great, Matt. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. Did we survive the snowstorm here in Atlanta? Did we have to shovel any snow?
I wouldn't call that a snowstorm.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah. So, well, we got through it.
Yeah. Well, that's good. The Grizzlies here today, what I want to do is dive into kind of the roster, the makeup of what is going to be this year's team. We'll talk about the women first, and we found out just yesterday the new poll came out. So the women number 2 in that preseason NAI poll. You've had a lot of depth this year, 11 girls on roster. What's practice like with all that depth right now?
Yeah, I mean, Matt, this is our biggest team that we've ever had, 11 girls on the team, 2 in the country right now. We kind of expected that. We got 3 newcomers that joined the program in January. So we're really excited. We have the 8 from last semester, and then we picked up 3 additional ones. So I know it's going to be a phenomenal team that we're going to have, and we're really looking forward to getting started here soon.
You return a lot of bulk from last year's team. 2 seniors, 6 juniors, 3 freshmen.
Sure.
Has somebody emerged as a leader on this team?
Well, obviously our number 1 player, who's number 1 in the nation, no surprise.
Yeah.
She's our captain along with Helga Panoñez. So we have 2 captains on the team this year. We're looking for them to really provide the leadership that we need to be successful. So I think they're going to do a great job for us. And, all the newcomers so far are really meshing in well with the returners. And, we're expecting a great season. Who
is maybe not a freshman or a newcomer, a name that maybe was a part of the program last year, but a name that's not a household name just yet with Grizzly women's tennis? Who's a name that we don't know right now, but we will really soon?
Well, I mean, some of you may know her, but Clara Danilova, I think, is really she's yet to play in a dual match for us. And she's been here a while now, so I think she's here today. Shout out to Clara. Yeah, shout out to Clara. And, she's been here for a while, and, she's coming back from some health issues and really has made really impressed us in practice.
Awesome.
And we're expecting her to be ready to go for that first match next Friday at South Carolina Aiken, and she's going to be ready to play. So that's a huge boost for us.
When did you start that countdown? Because we've started the countdown here on the show to when tennis season starts. When did it start for you?
Right when I get January 11th.
Wow.
First day of class.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we kind of start counting it down, and I think really that's not having her last year I think was hurt us, and I really think that's going to give the team a boost of energy and some success.
Sure. Let's talk about your other program that you got, the men's tennis team.
Yeah.
No surprise here. Poll comes out yesterday. Grizzlies back-to-back national champion, number 1 in the new tennis poll. Number 1.
Okay, all right.
Only 1 team sits at the top for GDC. And what excites me is that starting lineup in a national championship game. Those 6 names, those 6 lines, all coming back for this year.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 10 guys on the roster this year, but what's the challenge behind this group when you return everybody from a national championship?
Well, the good news is, and we can tell all the Grizzly fans out there, I really think this team is better than last year.
Okay, is it the best one we've ever? I know it's a short sample size, it's year 4, but is this the best one we've ever had?
This team has the potential to be the best team we've ever had.
Nice.
Best team I've ever coached in my career.
Wow.
I'd say, but. We're 0-0 right now, so we haven't proved anything. But from a paper standpoint, potential, when you return everybody in your top 6, we've added some new faces, and I really think we're going to be very good.
3 seniors, 2 juniors, 3 sophomores, and a freshman. Yeah. What's the biggest unknown about this team?
Well, we got a player that didn't play last year, Gilad Berman. He's going to be an impact player for us. He was the transfer from UNLV. He was the Mountain West Conference Freshman of the Year. He's going to be stepping in and playing his first match as a Grizzly coming up, and I think that addition is really going to help us.
And if you go to a tennis match or even practice this season, Gilad will stick out like a sore thumb because he's the one that casts a shadow over Lachlan. Lachlan's the biggest guy on the team, and Gilad will cast a shadow over Lachlan.
Yeah,
he's massive.
Gilad wears a size 14 shoe, so we're having an issue getting him shoes right now because nobody carries 14s. Lachlan's a 13. Lachlan's a 13, so that's a little more manageable. So hopefully we can get G-Lot some size 14s by next Friday.
That's what is it Lachlan, G-Lot? Who surprised you the most at practice so far in a short amount of time?
Well, obviously, Confederate Cox, Matthias, those guys are like our staple of the program. Connor Clements is coming back from a bit of an injury, sat out the fall. He's really making progress. Lachlan McPhee, same thing, had a little bit of an injury. He's starting to come around. Obviously, G-Lot's been playing well. Tony Licata is a name that a lot of people may not know, but he's really stepped up his game. He had a great fall for us. He actually had a win over a guy that was ranked top 10 in the nation individually in singles in Division II. It was a big win for him at the Grizzly Open. We have a newcomer from Mexico, and then obviously, as you know, Mr. Luke Moreland, who's coming back for his senior year. He's going to be a force as well.
I like how you dodged the question. There's no surprise. Everybody is rock solid on this team, isn't it?
Well, I mean, we don't. We could always get better, and that's something that we've been working on. I mean, we definitely have some weaknesses, but one thing that we've continued to work on is we're working on. James Williams has been tremendous. So I got to give him a lot of credit.
I've seen you on Twitter. Coach is a great follow on Twitter. There, those videos are awesome.
Well, James, I got to give all the credit to James Williams. He's really put together a tennis-specific workout. And our men's and women's programs have really benefited from it. It's early in the mornings. Women have been going in the afternoons, but James has done a remarkable job.
Well, Coach, I know you're busy. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to get some swings in today?
It looks like it, yeah. We should be able to.
No snow, no rain?
A little rain, but it looked like it passed. We'll be all right.
All right, sounds good. Head tennis coach Chase Hodges here on Grizzlies Live at Newk City. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with head baseball coach Brad Stromdahl right here on Grizzlies Live at Newk City on the Grizzly Digital Network. Grizzly fans, be sure to join the conversation right now during today's broadcast. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Grizzly Athletics. Also, be sure to use the hashtag Grizzly Athletics to share your comments, photos, and videos. Don't be left out. You can check out inside updates straight from the Grizzlies, plus see what other fans are talking about. We want to hear from you, so join the Grizzly Athletics conversation right now. The Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies compete in the heart of Gwinnett County in Metro Atlanta. The Grizzlies currently field 6 teams and compete at the state-of-the-art Grizzly Athletics Complex. Georgia Gwinnett College is transforming higher education and celebrating 10 years since its charter class in 2005. As you plan your next trip to see the Grizzlies, log on to grizzlyathletics.com and select the Visitor's Guide. From driving directions to local points of interest and a listing of our proud sponsors, log on to grizzlyathletics.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ian Potter, Assistant AD for Internal Operations at Georgia Gwinnett College. This year, we are proud to implement Be Great, our new student-athlete development program designed to help student-athletes develop the skills necessary to be successful leaders inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, we are launching the Grizzly Leadership Academy, which provides comprehensive leadership training to a select group of high-potential student-athletes. For more information about our student-athlete development programs, visit grizzlyathletics.com. Enjoy the game and go Grizzlies! It's time to gear up, Grizzly fans. Right now, you can find all the latest Grizzly gear to support your team by visiting the Georgia Gwinnett College official bookstore inside the Student Center. Or simply shop online anytime, anywhere by visiting ggc.bncollege.com. From hats and t-shirts to jackets and one-of-a-kind collectibles, you can find it all with the official GGC bookstore. Plus, on game day, be sure to swing by the merchandise table at the stadium. So pick up your favorite item today and show your Grizzly spirit. Go Grizzlies!
Hello, I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College. Here at Grizzly Athletics, we pride ourselves in our 5 core values: service, leadership, sportsmanship, responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. Our mission is to develop lifelong leaders of character through academic and athletic excellence. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, and we thank you for your support of our program. Go Grizzlies!
I like it. 61 degrees yesterday.
Yeah.
And so the beard came off.
That's right.
How's it feel? Does it feel weird?
No, it feels good.
I don't know what it's like. You gotta help me out.
It's a normal. You're warm and then you're cold.
Okay.
It's part of.
The only thing I can value remotely, this is gonna get weird. You know, like when you're a kid, you take your braces off and your teeth feel like bubbly. Like it is. There's
It's
nothing like
different
that.
because you're used to like having objects. You know, you have to go and avoid the object. Well, just like with drinking and eating, you have to avoid some of the things that fall down, the crumbs, and like you get milk stuck in your beard. But it's better now. So now just kind of
I like it.
Yeah.
Tell me if it's better or not. Practice. I've been pitching. You don't want to hear this. Practice is over. Season starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's no like that.
It does not.
Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready to go. We have done what we needed to do, and now we need to play. And we need to play as many games as we can here over the next couple weeks, and hopefully we have some good weather that follows us to Florida, and then back up here to Atlanta. And we just need to play some games and get some reps under our belts and get some other competition and see where we fall.
You guys board the bus today, head down to Central Florida, Lakeland, to take on Southeastern, a team that we're familiar with. We'll get to that in a minute. But one of the things I want to talk about today is the guys that are going to get on that bus. I was looking at the roster, 20 seniors on this team. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's a lot of it now. 4 of them have been in our program since day one.
Correct.
But you got a lot of guys that are kind of coming in for the first time here. So maybe they're green to the Grizzlies, but they're not green to college baseball. This team is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think that we have the pieces in place to really do some good things and hopefully put up some wins throughout the course of the season. We're just very mature, but from a talent standpoint, it's probably one of the better teams we've put out there on the field as a product. But you just never know where the chemistry falls. You never know where some of the guys. It's a matter of just feeling each other out, buying into the system. The hard part about those new kids coming in is that they don't understand the system. They don't understand that it's okay to go first to third on a base hit to right field no matter what. It's okay to get thrown out at third base. It's just a matter of getting into the flow of that. Just with stealing bases, just signs, how we play.
Sure.
So it just takes time. It takes time.
You might answer my next question there about kind of the veteran team. 6 guys returned from last year's experience. How do those guys? And it's something simple as get on the bus and go to a road game. How much can they lead over this next 3 days, basically?
I think they'll lead a lot. I think that they lead by example. But there's so many new guys. 6 guys can't lead 8. So 14. So it's a matter of just being able to communicate well with them and really just go out there and play. And really the reason why we'll be good and hopefully get this chemistry thing going is because we can start to play. There's only so much practice you can do throughout the course of the fall, and then the early spring, we just need to play some games and kind of see where the chips fall, and then get back here, come on the show next Wednesday and say, yeah, we really got to work on X, Y, and Z,
Sure.
And that's what we've been working on.
Sure. And you've talked about the depth of this team and how excited you are, and it can be a challenge when you've only got 3 games to play this weekend.
Right.
What's success in terms of trying to evaluate that depth? Because everybody wants to go down there and win 3 games, but from coach's perspective, what's success in having that challenge with the depth?
The challenge is definitely getting everybody just a reasonable amount of at-bats or a reasonable amount of innings. Really, your first focus going into the opening weekend, only playing 3 games, having the depth that we have, is just give everybody an opportunity so that next weekend isn't their first at-bat or their first inning. We're definitely going to have some of that going into Williams Baptist where it's going to be their first time playing.
Yep.
But the reality is that when you're playing on a high-level team that's pretty good throughout the course of the entire pitching staff and position players, you're going to end up with a couple of guys down at the bottom that only have 1 at-bat or 2 at-bats, or maybe not get any. So it's really getting the guys the at-bats, the innings, the time defensively, the time on the mound that we can afford to give them. Still try to win the games, but also provide the opportunity to be out there and play every day, or just play.
One of the things we've talked about on the show this month has been that lineup card and trying to get it set. There's 2 names that won't appear on that lineup card, I know for sure.
Yeah.
That's Arsenio Watlington.
Correct.
And Ty Abbott.
Yeah.
How do you begin? I know you can't replace them as players, but you got to still score runs to win ball games. How do you begin to replace their production?
You replace their production by just going out there and seeing who hits leadoff. I'm not sure who's going to be there yet. I really don't. We have a guy by the name of Trey Haygood, center fielder, right fielder, left fielder, outfielder.
Yeah.
That is just as fast as Arsenio, if not faster. Right-handed hitter, brings a different element. Plays the game differently, but has that same explosive, unbelievable ground ball to second base. He's safe. And I think he had 35 or 40 stolen bases last season. He had 75 at his junior college. So, from a matching anything, we're not necessarily trying to match. We're just trying to be out there and figure out what this team is all about. Maybe we only score 5 runs a game, but we're pitching at a 1.5 or 2 ERA.
Sure.
As opposed to the last couple of years where we've scored 10 or 11 runs a game, and pitched at a 4.5. It's just a little bit different. So you just don't know what your team is all about, and we got to go figure out what makes this team click and what we do best, and try to exploit those opportunities.
You mentioned Trey Hager. You may have more options than anybody else here, but give me a name. We know Trey. Give me a name we don't know right now that we will, maybe by next Friday when you guys come play at home.
There's so many guys you could go down the list. From an offensive standpoint, Truman Jefferson, Josh Merrigan, Marcus McCorkle was in there, Trevor Bradley. There's just so many guys that are there. On the mound, definitely Will Solomon is a left-handed pitcher. He'll probably start the second game, and then Nikolai Urich, who we redshirted last year, will start the third game. There's a whole lot of new faces, and hopefully they all contribute at a very high level.
A little bit of story time right now, if you can reflect a little bit.
You ready?
We were playing Southeastern this weekend, and if you guys remember, we played them in the opening round 2 years ago to advance to the World Series for the first time. Well, what's something about that week, or maybe a moment or a story that you're going to tell forever to replicate, a story that you'll remember going to the World Series?
There's probably a couple stories we could tell. We would need a little bit more time to tell them.
Sure.
And maybe a different venue. But probably the one story that sticks out to me is that I don't get real excited as a coach. And the Westmont game, where we were down 7 runs in the 7th, when I think it was either William Paschal or Jared Woods hit the base hit up the middle. I think it was Paschal hit the base hit up the middle.
Well, fist pump
too. I fist pumped.
Nice.
I don't ever fist pump.
Nice.
We just try to stay calm. But that was probably the most excited I've been in a long time, besides the birth of my children and marrying my wife. That's probably one of the highlights of a 10 to 15 minute time period of my life where that was an unbelievable game.
There's a lot of stories to tell.
And then Bates's base hit out the chute.
Big time. After the rain delay? Absolutely. After their closer.
I told him to take.
Did you? I asked him about the night before. We were for this rain delay, and I was like, "Hey, man, this is the longest anybody's ever going to have to think about the next pitch of their at bat." So that's just funny.
So we told him to take, and he swung at the first pitch, base hit the left, scored a run, and I think that was just the tipping point with us saying, you know what, this is ours to win, and we were fortunate enough to go on and play well the rest of that game, and it was scary at the end, though, wasn't it? That was a scary ninth inning.
There's so many moments. I remember after the Westmont game when we won, Jonathan Spitler was on the mound and spiked his glove. But I knew that was a turning point. His team is for real. They're going to determine. And then Zeke makes it interesting. And then I think I'll never forget that sound. We played it a bunch on the Grizzlies. That sound of that ball hitting Fernandez's mitt and that sound of the crowd and everybody made.
It's fantastic.
So I got chills right now.
It's a feeling that we want to have again, and we got to figure out what this chemistry and what this team's made of, and kind of go from there.
Well, Coach, be safe. First of all, be safe going down to Lakeland. For those of you that don't know, Southeastern is going to broadcast the 3-game set. So you can get on our website, grizzlyathletics.com. All the links will be on there, and you guys can get a first look at GGC baseball before they come back to home on February 5th. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with head softball coach Kat Ihlenburg right here on Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery on the Grizzly Digital Network.
Hi Grizzly fans, this is Ned Colgrove, Assistant Athletics Director for External Operations. Are you interested in helping offer a championship experience for every single one of our student athletes? Come join us in the Grizzly Club. You can call me directly at 678-407-5241 to learn more, or see our Grizzly Club information online at grizzlyathletics.com. There you can check out our member benefits like game tickets and insider events, plus make your online donation. We can't wait to have your support of our student athletes and welcome you to the Grizzly Club.
It's time to gear up, Grizzly fans. Right now, you can find all the latest Grizzly gear to support your team by visiting the Georgia Gwinnett College official bookstore inside the Student Center. Or simply shop online anytime, anywhere by visiting ggc.bncollege.com. From hats and t-shirts to jackets and one-of-a-kind collectibles, you can find it all with the official GGC bookstore. Plus, on game day, be sure to swing by the merchandise table at the stadium. So pick up your favorite item today and show your Grizzly spirit. Go Grizzlies! Grizzly fans, be sure to join the conversation right now during today's broadcast. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Grizzly Athletics. Also, be sure to use the hashtag Grizzly Athletics to share your comments, photos, and videos. Don't be left out. You can check out inside updates straight from the Grizzlies, plus see what other fans are talking about. We want to hear from you, so join the Grizzly Athletics conversation right now.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ian Potter, Assistant AD for Internal Operations at Georgia Gwinnett College. This year, we are proud to implement Be Great, our new student athlete development program designed to help student athletes develop the skills necessary to be successful leaders inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, we are launching the Grizzly Leadership Academy, which provides comprehensive leadership training to a select group of high-potential student athletes. For more information about our student athlete development programs, visit grizzlyathletics.com. Enjoy the game and go Grizzlies!
Hello, I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College. Here at Grizzly Athletics, we pride ourselves in our 5 core values: service, leadership, sportsmanship, responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. Our mission is to develop lifelong leaders of character through academic and athletic excellence. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, and we thank you for your support of our program. Go Grizzlies!
The Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies compete in the heart of Gwinnett County in Metro Atlanta. The Grizzlies currently field 6 teams and compete at the state-of-the-art Grizzly Athletics Complex. Georgia Gwinnett College is transforming higher education and celebrating 10 years since its charter class in 2005. As you plan your next trip to see the Grizzlies, log on to grizzlyathletics.com and select the Visitor's Guide. From driving directions to local points of interest and a listing of our proud sponsors, log on to grizzlyathletics.com. Welcome back to Grizzlies Live here at Newk City. We're hanging out now with head softball coach Ihlenburg. Coach, how are we doing?
Excellent today, Matt. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Did we have to shovel too much snow off of our field in order to practice this weekend?
We had to pick ice off of our tarp in order to practice on our field. So we were out there on Sunday at 9, and there was about a ½ inch of ice just layered on the tarp. So we had a choice. We could have let the field freeze and literally probably lost the field for 2 days, but we kept the tarp on there, had the field. It's been a perfect week of practice so far.
Well, that's good. That's good. Today I want to talk about this year's group of Grizzlies that are going to defend the Fortress here. Is this the most depth you've had on a team so far? I know it's a small sample size, year 4, but is this the most depth in terms of talent you've had?
Absolutely. Depth and talent, hand in hand. We have had some excellent scrimmages, athletes that I was like, I don't know if she really is going to fit into this role, bust out in a scrimmage, bust out in some of our practices that I'm like, this is looking really exciting. And you never know until you play somebody else, but definitely depth and certainly maturity, even though we have some young players too.
You had 7 seniors on this team, 6 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 6 freshmen here. What has this team developed a little bit of a personality as they gel, a little bit of chemistry?
They're just jovial. They get along, they're playful with each other, but they want to see each other succeed. And so I have 4 athletes competing at shortstop. I have 3 athletes competing at first. I have 3 athletes competing to catch. I have 5 pitchers. So yes, we're deep, but all those athletes understand come February 5th, 9 of them are going to get their names called to step on the field wearing the Grizzlies. And everyone seems to be on board with, it doesn't matter who the 9 are, together we're going to do this.
I saw on Twitter last week, little team building, you guys took it to the bowling alley. Were they just as competitive at the bowling alley? Who was the best bowler?
Absolutely. The best bowler, see, and that's where you get surprised. One of our freshmen, Josie Nunn, bowled at 250.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she had 2 turkeys. Which means she hit a lot of strikes.
Pure luck, or does she know what she was doing?
Oh, pure luck.
Wow.
Pure luck.
That's pretty good.
Pure luck. And of the staff, I did the best of the staff. That was very important to me. Very important. Came down to the last frame, and I gutter balled one, but I knocked down 8 in the last one, and I took it away.
So you got some competitiveness on this team, mixed in with 9 players that won an AI championship last year. How's it important in terms of the program to have that experience coming back to kind of take it to the next level?
Just, again, maturity. You know, you go through something the first time and you're wide-eyed about it and you're happy it's happening, but you're still wide-eyed, like, trying to figure it out. And I think the seniors that we have, having experienced that win, and especially the juniors, returning juniors in Mary Burke and Chelsea Palazzo, are just gunning to make sure that we repeat and do well this season too.
That's awesome. Give me a name that you mentioned, Burke and Palazzo, names that we know. Yeah. Give me a name that we don't know right now, but we will not too long into the season.
There's honestly a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought about this when you told me we were going to talk about it. I really Pitching, Taylor Hansis.
Sure.
She's a freshman. I think you're going to get to know her. But catching, Brashante Darius. I think you're going to get to know her.
Okay.
And those are two key positions. I think you're going to get to know them and really enjoy what they bring to the program.
Not that Taylor is trying to replace Kayla Byram's performance from last year, but I'm definitely looking toward first base because there's a name in Cassie Littlefield that's not going to be on that lineup card that first game. By no means can you replace either one of those, but how do you sort of replace their production?
Build with the depth. So honestly, we brought in probably 4 athletes who can compete within those positions. So I have 4 to fill 2. And so it may not be their production, but with those 4, I think we're going to be able to do things on a consistent basis that last year it may not look like we were streaky, but we were a tad streaky. And so I'd rather be just consistent. You know, we consistently score this many runs. We consistently get this many hits. Whether we win or lose is a different story, but if we can be consistent at the end of the season, I think that'll prove a winning combination.
We've got about another little bit more than a week to go before that first game. Is that lineup card switched to pen, or are we still in pencil?
Still in pencil. Still in pencil. I got 4 shortstops. How can I put anything in pen?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a good problem.
Well, yeah, good problems to have
Good
for sure.
problem.
Coach, thanks so much for
Thank you,
stopping by.
Matt.
Greatly appreciated. We'll see Coach again on the show next week, next Wednesday, before they get geared up February 5th. So we're going to take another break. We'll come back, put a nice little bow on this show. You're watching Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery on the Grizzly Digital Network. Grizzly fans, be sure to join the conversation right now during today's broadcast. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Grizzly Athletics. Also, be sure to use the hashtag Grizzly Athletics to share your comments, photos, and videos. Don't be left out. You can check out inside updates straight from the Grizzlies, plus see what other fans are talking about. We want to hear from you, so join the Grizzly Athletics conversation right now.
Hi Grizzly fans, this is Ned Colgrove, Assistant Athletics Director for External Operations. Are you interested in helping offer a championship experience for every single one of our student athletes? Come join us in the Grizzly Club. You can call me directly at 678-407-5241 to learn more, or see our Grizzly Club information online at grizzlyathletics.com. There, you can check out our member benefits like game tickets and insider events, plus make your online donation. We can't wait to have your support of our student athletes and welcome you to the Grizzly Club.
It's time to gear up, Grizzly fans. Right now, you can find all the latest Grizzly gear to support your team by visiting the Georgia Gwinnett College official bookstore inside the Student Center. Or simply shop online anytime, anywhere by visiting ggc.bncollege.com. From hats and t-shirts to jackets and one-of-a-kind collectibles, you can find it all with the official GGC bookstore. Plus, on game day, be sure to swing by the merchandise table at the stadium. So pick up your favorite item today and show your Grizzly spirit. Go Grizzlies!
Hello, I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College. Here at Grizzly Athletics, we pride ourselves in our 5 core values: service, leadership, sportsmanship, responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. Our mission is to develop lifelong leaders of character through academic and athletic excellence. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, and we thank you for your support of our program. Go Grizzlies!
Hi, I'm Dr. Ian Potter, Assistant AD for Internal Operations at Georgia Gwinnett College. This year, we are proud to implement Be Great, our new student athlete development program designed to help student athletes develop the skills necessary to be successful leaders inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, we are launching the Grizzly Leadership Academy, which provides comprehensive leadership training to a select group of high-potential student athletes. For more information about our student athlete development programs, visit grizzlyathletics.com. Enjoy the game and go Grizzlies!
The Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies compete in the heart of Gwinnett County in Metro Atlanta. The Grizzlies currently field 6 teams and compete at the state-of-the-art Grizzly Athletics Complex. Georgia Gwinnett College is transforming higher education and celebrating 10 years since its charter class in 2005. As you plan your next trip to see the Grizzlies, log on to grizzlyathletics.com and select the Visitor's Guide. From driving directions to local points of interest and a listing of our proud sponsors, log on to grizzlyathletics.com. Grizzly fans, be sure to join the conversation right now during today's broadcast. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Grizzly Athletics. Also, be sure to use the hashtag Grizzly Athletics to share your comments, photos, and videos. Don't be left out. You can check out inside updates straight from the Grizzlies, plus see what other fans are talking about. We want to hear from you, so join the Grizzly Athletics conversation right now.
Hi Grizzly fans, this is Ned Colgrove, Assistant Athletics Director for External Operations. Are you interested in helping offer a championship experience for every single one of our student athletes? Come join us in the Grizzly Club. You can call me directly at 678-407-5241 to learn more, or see our Grizzly Club information online at grizzlyathletics.com. There you can check out our member benefits like game tickets and insider events, plus make your online donation. We can't wait to have your support of our student athletes and welcome you to the Grizzly Club.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ian Potter, Assistant AD for Internal Operations at Georgia Gwinnett College. This year we are proud to implement Be Great, our new student athlete development program designed to help student athletes develop the skills necessary to be successful leaders inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, we are launching the Grizzly Leadership Academy, which provides comprehensive leadership training to a select group of high potential student athletes. For more information about our student athlete development programs, visit grizzlyathletics.com. Enjoy the game and go Grizzlies!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery here. We've tracked down one of our faithful Grizzly Athletics fans here. What's your name and where are you from?
Reginald Douglas, from Bradenton, Georgia. Bradenton.
So from right down the road here, you drive past from Newk's to home, you drive right past campus, don't you?
Oh, my job is up here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Very nice. Well, we're going to dive right into the trivia question. You ready for this? All right, Colin, go right ahead here. Was talking to Brad Stromdahl earlier today, and who did the Grizzlies beat in the 2014 NAI opening round to advance to the World Series? Let's take a look at what our options are. A, Cumberland, B, San Diego Christian, C, Southeastern, or D, St. Thomas. What's your best guess there?
C, Southeastern.
That is correct. The Grizzlies are taking on the Fire this weekend to open up the season, and we advanced to the World Series back in 2014. We got a Grizzly prize pack for you here. This is all yours right there. 4 tickets to the next Grizzly event of your choice, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Can I get a Go Grizzlies?
Go Grizzlies.
There it is right there. Thank you, Raiders. I greatly appreciate it here as the Grizzlies hit the road today. They're headed down to Lakeland, Florida to take on Southeastern. So the countdown is it's one more day. They'll play the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th here. We want to wish Trey Haygood and company best of luck. And again, Grizzly fans, you can watch those games for free online. Get on the GDN portal, and the links to the live broadcast will be right in there. So you don't have to change anything you do, but that link will take you to Southeastern's website, and you'll be able to watch the games live on their website. We'll tweet the links out too. As always, stay tuned to grizzlyathletics.com. Countdown also continues with Grizzlies softball. They will begin their season on the road next Saturday, February 5th. And we're looking forward to seeing Cat Ihlenburg squad start the 2016 campaign. And then without further ado, you know, the new tennis poll just came out. Men's tennis, top-ranked team in the country, #1, going to defend that national championship on February 5th. They're going to go on the road to USC Aiken. And the women will hitch a ride on that bus too as well. They take on USC Aiken as the #2 team in the NAI with that new poll that just came out yesterday as well. So again, stay tuned to our website, grizzlyathletics.com. All the new polls are out. Men's #1 in tennis, women's #2 in tennis, baseball #8, and now softball 21. So it's an exciting time to get associated with the Grizzly Athletic Department. We're really looking forward to spring sports season. Baseball starts tomorrow. I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm ready to go here. So that'll do it here for our entire cast and crew. Everybody, thumbs up. Quick Twitter plug, GDN_Productions. Follow us on Twitter. Give you all the behind-the-scenes look. Big day tomorrow. We got Tennis Media Day, so you might want to tune in for that as well. I'm Matt Mahoney signing off saying so long, everybody. This is the Grizzly Digital Network.
We'd like to thank our corporate sponsors for making today's broadcast possible. You can watch archive broadcasts and feature stories in the On Demand tab of the Grizzly Digital Network. For the most recent information, log on to grizzlyathletics.com.